Garfield Kart.
Oh my god, I fucking remember this shit.
It's a giant piece of shit. Every fucking year, some cunt on my fucking friends list gives me a copy of Garfield Kart, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking playing this game.
Garfield's Kart is one of the greatest cinematic experiences I've ever had the privilege of watching.
Turn it off! Turn off your phone! Turn off the flash, you fucking moron!
And that was only for the first 3 hours. 3 hours and 25 seconds later, my potato farming brother
Big Dick's back in town.
showed me that I could actually press a button and start the game, at which point Garfield Kart became the greatest video game I'd ever played. Garfield's Kart came out at the height of the fame of the eponymously named Garfield in 2013, and its release single-handedly started the civil lasagna wars of 2014. After an agonizing year of lasagna sauce, lugers, and linguine, the great nation of Ireland was forced to change its flag from a white square and a green bar to an added orange bar for Garfield, and both him and his shit stain on the Irish flag remain in Ireland to this day. The story of Garfield Kart is one of the saddest and erotic stories that has ever graced a children-only rating. It's a compelling narrative where you play as convicted pedophile and rapist Garfield the cat, with the sole mission of making every other driver's afternoon drive a living hell, by throwing items banned by the Geneva Conventions at them in an attempt to cause long-lasting psychological and bodily trauma.
None of you guys are funny. If you want to prevent cancer, consider standing out in front of the shuttle that's running in front of the hotel on the hour.
Where else can you get this much comedy for your viewing dollar?
In Garfield's Kart, there are several buttons you can press that do different things when you press them. For example, you can press this button to go forward. I don't really know what the other buttons do, but someday, in the next year and a half, I might. A lot of you naysayers might be asking, wait, you already said The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD collection was the best game ever, and that's certainly true. However, Garfield Kart is undoubtedly better in terms of graphics, music, and puzzle solving. And if anyone could help me solve the puzzle of which button will make my 1983 TMC costume go to the right, it would be greatly appreciated. It even has original voice acting by Phil Collins, who voiced the adorable cat in the Garfield movies.
Enemy nuke incoming! What's over? What the fuck?
Sorry, John, you'll never be able to walk again, but I sure do love my lasagna. The graphics in this game are undoubtedly some of the best I've ever seen on the Sega Game Gear. Every time I see the back of Garfield's head, I am reminded of the time Garfield decapitated the standing Vice Prime President of Ireland on live television, and it sends a genuine chill and cringe down my spine. There are several types of characters to choose from, but they can be summarized in two categories. Those who are the best character in the game because they're overpowered and objectively the best characters, and those who you don't choose because they aren't Garfield. There are also a variety of items that can drastically affect the outcome of the race, and while I have no idea what any of them do because I can't read, I have a feeling this one will make my Irish mother proud. The best part about the game, however, is the achievement system, which actively tracks how good you are at the game and your inevitable loss of humanity. In the end, Garfield Kart is the greatest game ever made, and while as an Irish citizen, I am legally obligated to have a copy of it with me at all times, its long-lasting effect on both the great nation of Ireland and the world as a whole has been profound and tragic, and certainly a bit sexually arousing. Now subscribe to the channel and make your Irish mother proud.